Well, hello there. It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. If it's your first time to the channel, welcome. We are so glad that you joined us. So today we are doing your daily tarot reading. This is good for Friday, August 4th. We'll take a look at the overall energy with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for some more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Oh my goodness. The thing is that you see all that like bright orange and yellow, right? We have the Lionsgate coming up next Tuesday, August 8th. And that is a time where we get that like fire in our belly, that inspiration, that motivation, that push to go after what our heart truly desires, to overcome any obstacles. It's almost as if the way I'm seeing it is like, if you've ever run track, or I haven't, but or watched people run track and they jump over the hurdles, it's almost as if, you're just like jumping over the hurdles. It's like no problem at all. It's, maybe you took a energy drink or something and it's like you have the energy that maybe you haven't had in some time to go to just to kind of push through any energy barriers or any areas of resistance that have just been keeping you from getting towards what it is that you really and truly want. And I'll have to admit, this week, I think the energies have been kind of difficult between the full moon in Aquarius on the 1st and now the Lionsgate on the 8th. It seems like, the energy levels have just been kind of, taking a toll on our physical vessel because we're receiving so much light. We're receiving so much information with the Lionsgate, and that portal is already open. So if you feel as, like you're more tired than usual, just having a little bit of a harder time getting up and getting going, if you're concerned about it, please, check with your doctor. But for some of us, that is just a time where we're receiving all of this new downloads, new bursts of ideas, and it does take a toll on our physical body. Okay, so let's take a look at your present energy. All right, I love this because this energy has been coming out for some time, the gratitude. If you feel like you've been stuck for some time, almost like, there's no wind in your sails, you don't have the energy that you're looking for to get those things done that you'd really like to get done. It's almost as if when you focus on gratitude for what you have in your life, what is going well, right? Not, this could be a little bit of, you may be focusing on the obstacles, the lack of energy, the lack of motivation, the lack of inspiration, the lack of support in your life, right? You could be focusing a little bit more on the obstacles, and it's as soon as you step into the energy of really kind of embracing in a very grateful energy for everything that is going well in your life, all of a sudden you get this burst of energy. The Knight of Swords is the fastest card in the deck, right? I mean, it's like this sense of determination. Nothing can stop me. I can literally jump over these obstacles. It's just such a beautiful energy. So let's take a look at your area of resistance. Perhaps one of the obstacles that is preventing you. Yeah, you're poised to do this jumping of the hurdles, right? You're poised to do it. I feel like for some of you, you may even have been getting some inspired energy about ideas for new projects, new, businesses, or perhaps, new things you'd like to do around the house. Kind of like really kind of thinking about maybe getting into healthier habits, with your eating or your exercising, things around, kind of decluttering your home. There could be some of that you're kind of poised. You can see yourself victorious if you could just find kind of the energy to do it. And look, she has her arms up in the air. She's like, yes, I can see myself being victorious in whatever this is. But the problem is, okay, that you're having a hard time staying committed to it. So it's like one day you may have a burst of energy, you may declutter a closet, right? And then you're exhausted and you don't do anything for a week or two. And so it's kind of like, how do I consistently show up for what it is that I'm trying to do? Now, for some of you, it could be decluttering your house. For others of you, it could be opening up to your spiritual gifts, sharing them with others, starting a spiritual business, looking for new relationships in your life, but not just like sitting there and waiting for it to come. It's kind of like, no, I think I need to take action. I want to take action. I want to be committed to what my heart desires, and I'm ready to do that. But it, once again, it's kind of that energy of just feeling stuck. Like, I just want to go take a nap. I just want to take a hot bath, you know? So the key here is to really kind of step into that energy of gratitude. And, you know, I bet for a lot of you, you really have gotten quite a bit done, or you are making progress on your path. Sometimes when we're making progress, it's really easy to make a little bit of progress, clean out that closet, and then totally forget that you did it. And you're just kind of like looking at the mess in the other areas of your life. Sometimes it's nice to go back and revisit that closet that you cleaned out, right? To remind yourself of those things that you have accomplished. Sometimes it can help us to get reinvigorated, to show up consistently for what it is our heart truly desires. Okay, so let's take a look at your advice. Action. It is about taking action. We have the divine masculine energy there. Taking action on what your heart truly desires. And here we have the Two of Cups and the Loving Man. This is the Emperor energy in this deck. And you know, I feel as though for some of you, this is a business, okay? This could be taking action on a business, staying committed to it, you know, not, if it's a side business, you're really putting a lot of time and energy into it, hoping that maybe it'll become your primary source of income at some point. If it's a relationship, okay, it's kind of like this idea, even if it's just the idea of a relationship, right? I feel as if this is this energy of staying committed to being in a positive energy, that this person is on your path. You know, it's about you just preparing for it, taking action, getting ready for this person. However that might mean clearing out some time in your schedule so that you have time for a new person to come into your life, right? Or maybe it is about, you know, doing some things around your house that will make you feel more open to inviting a new person into your home. You know, anything that is hindering you from actually really stepping into a new relationship, it's time to take action on it. It's time to clear out that clutter, those insecurities, right? To work on those fears, to look them in the eye and take action towards doing something about it. And then I think for some of you, this is just something that is near and dear to your heart. The Two of Cups can represent something that's near and dear to our heart, something that we would like for ourselves. That could be in the material world, or that could be an experience that we are really wanting. But with the Emperor energy, it is about being committed to it. The Emperor is always extremely committed to what it is that his heart truly desires, or what he wants to manifest in the material world. He doesn't back down at the first little obstacle. He doesn't think there are obstacles, right? And I feel like that is the energy here, because look at this. You have the Sun and you have increase on the bottom. It's about stepping into this energy of knowing, you know, with higher power. It's about knowing, stepping into your higher source, knowing that this is going to work out for you. This is going to come in. These little obstacles are not signs from the universe that you're on the wrong path. In other words, it's these obstacles are just a little, think of them as little molehills, a little lessons, a little ways to build your strength, your perseverance. It's just like picking up weights, right? If you lift the same amount of weight every time you go to the gym, you're not really going to acquire any more muscle. It's about understanding, okay, after some time, you have to go to a higher weight. It's the same thing. Think of obstacles as those opportunities to strengthen your courage, your perseverance, your resilience, and your commitment to what your heart truly desires. Wow, beautiful energy. Okay, so let's pull the Soul Truth card for you for some final advice for the day. And let's see what we have here. How can I surrender even more in this moment? Yes, and surrendering means going towards what it is that you want, not allowing the obstacles to stop you. It is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet. Okay, but you know is coming, and that's the higher knowing. So, one of the rules of manifestation is, we use vision boards, we can use visualization, we can, a script. There's a lot of ways that we can manifest what it is that we want in our world, but we also have to take action on it. The other thing is that sometimes when we're putting it out there to the universe, we need to add that little caveat at the end, asking for what it is that you want or something better, because that is the part of this card, is understanding that sometimes what we are desiring, okay, if we stay kind of like focused on having one specific thing, we're too specific in what we're asking for, and we'll be disappointed if the outcome is anything different, right? We don't acquire what it is that we're trying to manifest, because the universe, our guides, our angels, knows that there is something even better for us out there. And so they are going to be trying to get you to see that. So in other words, when you see an obstacle, don't think of it as the wrong path. It's really just the energy of learning the lesson of surrendering, of saying, okay, I want this or something better. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there. I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.